Weather can change from day to day. It can be sunny or rainy, cloudy or windy. Climate, though, stays the same. That's because climate is the weather for a place over a long period of time. Some places are normally dry. Some places are normally humid. Some places are warm all the time, and some have snowy winters. These are examples of climate. What are some climates in the United States? Well, in the West, we have some arid and semi-arid climates. Arid means dry, like a desert. Semi-arid places can sometimes receive enough rain and sometimes not. The number of seasons depends on how close it is to the equator. In the South, there are some humid subtropical climates. That means there are only 2 seasons. Summers are hot and winters are not very cold. The East has mostly a humid continental climate. That means there are 4 seasons and a wide variety of temperature. Summer can be 100 degrees, while winter can be below 0. Hawaii has a tropical climate with 2 seasons. Even the winter is relatively warm. Alaska has a subarctic climate, which means the winter is extremely long and extremely cold. The summer is not very hot and sometimes lasts for only 1 month.
Did you know that only 1 out of 4 parts of the Earth is land? It's hard to believe, but most of the Earth is covered by water. People live on the part that is land. Unless you live near a large body of water, it's easy to forget how much water is on our planet. Not all the land looks the same. Land has many different shapes and sizes. This is because landforms cover the Earth. Landforms are natural features of the Earth's surface. Some landforms are large, like mountains. Some landforms are small, like hills. Bodies of water like oceans, lakes, and rivers are landforms too. The way people live depends on the landforms near them. People build communities on or near landforms. The communities must sometimes adapt to the land. That means the people have to change the way they live. This is important for the community to survive. The shape of the land can affect the climate of a community. Climate is the weather pattern of a place that happens over time. For example, communities near large bodies of water are usually cooler than other areas. People who live in desert areas have to find ways to keep cool in the desert heat. Landforms can also affect how much rain falls in a community. People in communities grow some plants for food. They grow plants like trees for wood to build homes. The kinds of plants that grow in an area depend on the landforms there. Some plants grow best on flat areas of land known as prairies. Some plants grow well in the mountains. People have to know which plants grow best where they live. They must plant these kinds of plants so that the community will have food and shelter. People need transportation to and from places. Cars, trains, boats, and airplanes are types of transportation people can use. Some people use animals to get from place to place. Some people walk to get where they are going. Communities need transportation that works well with the landforms near them. If one type of transportation does not work well, the people must find another way to move about. It is important for people to know how landforms change over time. People must also understand how communities change because of landforms. This issue of Texas Community Studies Weekly is packed with information. You'll learn why people choose to live in different places and how to use maps to find your place on the Earth.